Yes. Perfect.
All right, good. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the axis of this game. So I'm gonna be following Seven Sins, Bulgakov, and Mr. Osa. So you can keep track of the allies for me.
Great. I'll feel at home.
And this is going to be game two. I guess you missed the first game, but the winner of that game was Siberian and Siez.
There's 1-0. Alright. Well, we got a sniper upcoming from, what's that? Yeah, that's CS, and MG is from SIP.
So no huge surprises there. Meanwhile, the Axis looks like they're going to go hard for the right side fuel. Looks like everything's being dedicated to that front, and we do have a Kuba Wagon and Folks Grenadiers from Kubel Jesus, and double Grenadier start from Mr. Osa.
Once they've got the house next to the fuel, very important house on this map.
Conscripts taking up a position in this building here. They are getting forced out by Pioneers. Pioneers quickly take up a position there. So like I said, this double team over here for the right side, they definitely want this territory very badly, and they are going to succeed in taking it. So Siberian's probably going to be setting up his Maxims a little farther back and try and secure territory over here on the left.
Yeah, but there's not going too much. There's not going on too much on the top.
Yeah, still no engagements happening really on the left side. It looks like the Allies are just going to try and take territory rather than try and fight the Axis too hard, too early. Interesting little maneuver there from CS's scout car.
And got a little bit going on the top. Continuous fleeing. Pioneers taking damage. And winning the engagement.
Maxims continuing to set up all across the right side, suppressing these Grenadiers over here. Kuba Wagon is just kind of hiding behind this house. That scout car is a bit of a threat, and he doesn't. There's actually two scout cars now, so he doesn't want to get caught by those.
CS was chosen the guard motor coordination tactics, which grants him guards, mortars, and doctrinal tanks.
So I think that means he will have access to the ISU, so that's going to be like the fourth time this tournament, I think, that I've seen that doctrine selected, so very popular. No surprises there.
You mean the T-34, the T-3485s?
Oh, right. Is that motor pool tactics or something? They have a similar name.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the other one grants, what is it, shocks and ISUs and KV8. That one's really good.
Yeah, that one's shock motor. That is a good one.
Yeah, that's right.
Still, T-3485s have probably been about equally popular to the ISU in this tournament. Faust going out on that scout car, but it looks like it will be able to get to safety. Combat Engineers moving up to repair, and Maxim screen is really hard to punch through. I think the Axis are getting a little overly aggressive here, just like flinging themselves at the Allies.
Well, that's some good sniper usage.
That's true. I think it's going to be tough for CS to top Siberian Sniper last game, which made it just over 50 kills, I think.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see that last game, but I thought I had to go to it. So I need to get ready.
Well, fortunately, I will be uploading all games to YouTube tonight after the round one is concluded, so for people who have missed some of the other games, that'll be a good place to catch up and watch those.
So how many games did we miss?
I've cast almost all of round one, which was unfortunately not a single game has made it to, or a single matchup has made it to round three in round one. So I guess some of these matchups weren't very well balanced, I guess, but that's just a random. I just generated the bracket randomly, sadly. But so that does mean that I have cast 6 games in the EU bracket, or not games, but 12 games actually in the EU bracket, and then 2 in the not 12, 8 in the EU bracket, and then 2 in the NA bracket. So I have 2 more to cast, at least, possibly 3, hopefully 3 in the NA bracket, and that's going to wrap up round 1. Things are kind of cooling down here on the battlefield.
Some snipers taking damage.
One retreats. Looks like he's investing really heavily into tier 1 units here with 2 scout cars and 2 snipers, and then just combat engineers. It would be nice to see some penal battalions, but oh well.
Yeah, there's a disturbing lag of conscripts.
You like conscripts, Lenny? I thought you hated conscripts.
Yeah, people sometimes mistake that. Yeah.
You were moved. User was moved to your channel.
Grenadiers fighting, just lots of infantry combat in these houses, not a whole lot of territory being exchanged, though neither side really having a huge impact on the other's forces. And Ciaz is actually being pretty timid with his scout cars here. I think he's going to struggle to have an impact with them if he waits any longer to really go in hard. Oh my god, that was devastating. That was a very nice grenade. Lots of infantry taking up position in this house over here, trying to make it difficult for the allies to punch through. And the Axis, I would say, are in a pretty good position, but they need just a little more map control. They're struggling for munitions, but the Grenadiers over here are taking control of that munitions point back. Oh, another really nice rifle grenade, but unfortunately, that Maxim will make it away, and I think those Grenadiers are going to go down.
Nope.
Wow, they just barely make it away.
Hey, this Gren squad will go down. Yep.
There they go. Overcommando player has chosen breakthrough tactics, so he could start calling in Panzer Fusiliers now if he wanted to. He has the resources for it though, and he hasn't done so, so maybe he's thinking about, I don't know, maybe he must be saving his manpower for something else. Mr. Osa, on the other hand, still hasn't chosen anything. He's made just Grenadiers in a mortar. 4 Grenadier squads into a mortar, and no doctrine selection from him yet, but we...
Going down, maybe?
Oh, it's Vet 2. Reckenwerfer trying to screen. Rounds the corner, still chasing though with guards and guards garrisoned. Whoa, PTRS shot misses. That one bounced, it just bounced a PTRS shot, and Fusiliers are gonna make it up to screen. Wow, I can't believe that Kuba wagon just made it away. That was amazing. It's kind of ironic actually that his name is Kubel Jesus and he has a Vet 2 Kubel that just outran a scout car with guards in it.
R1G2, you gotta believe. Scout might be going down.
Oh, Panzerschreck shot misses. He will around the corner and he's gonna make it past some mines. He should be fine.
We got a German advancement on the top.
Looks like that Maxim pushes away one squad. I don't know if Mr. Osa is gonna be able to take on that Maxim without him just not noticing though. Maybe a really good rifle grenade, but it's unlikely that he's gonna be able to win this engagement over here. Meanwhile, on the right side, conscripts are getting pushed away. Sniper continuing to harass. Repairs also going up on that scout car. And there is a Soviet mortar trying to get some good shots off as well.
He managed to push off the maximum on the top.
Oh wow! It looks like he did use a rifle grenade, so he was able to win that engagement. Axis are actually in a pretty good position now for resources, but they need to get at least one victory point under control, or it's gonna start ticking a little faster than they want it to, I think.
True.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
It's a nice maximum location.
Maxim forces away infantry on the right side. Snipers doing what they can to harass. They have 17 kills combined, which is not bad. He's just gonna need to keep those.
We had simply
Alright.
chosen the counterattack tactics, the doctrine that grants you shocks, B4s, and KB8s.
Alright, that's probably gonna be really, really dangerous for Kubel Jesus. His battle group headquarters is set up pretty far back. It's gonna come down to where he puts that B4 exactly, but I think he's probably gonna be able to start bombing them really hard as the game progresses.
He is taking into 80 grains, so they can make use of those countries. Very nice.
Lots of indirect fire being set up here by the Axis. We do have austere mortar as well as an infantry support gun.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
So actually they're playing quite similarly to how Sib and C has played just the match right before this one, with Panzer Fusiliers being chosen with infantry support gun, exact same battle group headquarters placement. It's really a very similar play by the Axis, but the Allied playstyle is actually extremely different. We're seeing snipers as opposed to
The bunker is now a field hospital.
tier 2, and we're also seeing that he's going with the T-34-85 commander as opposed to Soviet tier 4. So playing out very differently, despite the Axis choosing an almost identical strategy here.
Yeah, the Soviet tier 1 and tier 2 synergies is just really good. You can push off most advantage from Axis side.
It's kind of unfortunate to see that the Americans have not been chosen. Almost no games have been won so far this entire tournament if there was an American on that side of the map. I think only one game had an American player that actually won, so that was good to see, but I'd like to see that faction represented a little better.
Redouble your efforts. We are down to 200 points.
The clock keeps ticking. The Axis kind of failing to take control of a victory point here. Doing what they can on the right side. They did decap the middle, but they weren't really able to secure control of it. And really struggling to push. The harassment with those snipers continues now with 11 and 17 kills each.
Oh, Romeo, can you hear me now?
Oh yes, I can. Could I not before?
Good, good. Apparently not, I think. I don't know, man. Fires. Personal problems.
Ooh, heavy mortar firing on that infantry support gun almost clears it out. And we also have a Jagdpanzer hitting the field.
Pioneers has arrived.
Oh, we got the two snipers with 17 kills and 11 kills. Both earning that one.
Stolen Rakettenwerfer is actually moving up to try to take shots on the Jagdpanzer, but it gets chased away by those Grenadiers.
Oh, what a shame. The 18-8 didn't do anything to the Jagdpanzer.
It's actually a flare going off above the battle group headquarters right now, so it looks like he's trying to spot for some sort of artillery or mortar fire.
We have casualties.
I'm excited for B-Force this
We
game.
are losing a sector.
Let's look at that medic station.
How many command points is the B4, and how many does he have right now? Will he be fielding it soon?
He needs one more for the B4, glorious B4.
All right.
He is really good against the RKV.
Especially when they went battle group headquarters, it can be devastating. It's also a very effective counter to the Yag Tiger.
Oh, we're gonna issue 85 coming in. From the Soviets here.
It's an interesting decision. It can be challenging to take on a Yagged Panzer IV, I think, with SUs, but can be done.
I think it's gonna be positive against the Kubel.
Finally, at 17 minutes in, they have fielded a good counter to the Kubel wagon.
Well, he got hit 3 soon. Stop it. The scout car almost going down.
Panzer Fusiliers managed to chase away some Maxims. It looks like the Axis are gaining a little traction here in their pushes over on the right side. Hopefully they'll be able to actually hold this victory point and focus more on the middle.
Oh, well, that's some good mines on the choke points. That's so sad that the Pioneers actually got the sweeper.
Gun ready. Incoming AT.
I feel like when we have tanks like the Jagdpanzer and the SU-85, I really like the fact that we get the new feature with the target fire against vehicles.
Yeah, that is really nice. Prioritized vehicles it's huge, but actually the Jagdpanzer kind of suffers from not having hold fire anymore. Because when it's cloaked, there's no way to tell it not to fire, even though it's invisible. It'll just start revealing itself.
Wait a minute. Where are you in the fight?
I don't mean right now, I just mean in general. Right now I'm at 1839.
Since when did I came a minute behind you? Or half a minute?
I don't know. All right, let me.
Can you start at 19?
Yeah, I'll stop at 19, sure. All right, I'm in 19 minutes. Let me know when you're ready.
55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 19.
All right, I've resumed. 1904, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, double T 3485s from CS.
Okay, that should actually have a pretty significant impact. I think that those are gonna be tough for one Jagdpanzer to deal with.
I'm sorry, chat. Stuff happens. Yeah, we need to see some push from the Axis, given that they have only roughly 100 points left.
I think if they just cling really hard to the right side victory point and try and push or defend really well against this push, maybe they could do well. But that's Mark vehicle. Oh, taken out of maximum range from the front. What a perfect push by Ciaz. Smashed right into that thing and it stood no chance with Mark vehicle. Now his snipers are picking off Volksgrenadiers and oh jeez, his infantry stood no chance. His T-34s haven't even really taken any damage yet. And now a huge push is going to come from the Allies straight for that battle group headquarters.
Oh, they don't have a lot left to.
There is a Panzer IV, but against two T-34-85s and an SU, it's not going to stand a chance.
There's not much hope left.
And it's unfortunate that there are no Oster packs anywhere. Unfortunately, Mr. Oster really neglected to purchase any of those. He's getting one now, but I think it might be too little too late. Ooh, Stuka Barrage going out.
Oh, we're one T-34-85 going down almost. If the other could hit.
There's just nothing in the area to follow up on those damaged engines. We have a new Panzer IV hitting the field low. It looks like he's going to try and run it down.
Oh, ship snipers almost going down.
Panzer IV does manage to take out one of the T-34-85s. But it's forced to pull back. Marked vehicle goes out on it again. Only 18 points remaining. The Axis are desperately pushing for victory points, but they're just running out of time.
Oh, they got the point on the right. So sad.
They do manage to decap the middle, but it's I think it's too late. 2 points remaining. GG's being exchanged, and that's going to conclude the game. GG, well played.